what is their mindset, and from their activities, I learn how to handle them or how to talk to them during their conversation.
Okay. Can you increase your volume because your volume is really low?
During their conversation, I try to understand the people.
Okay. And do you have any maybe any ways of getting maybe acquainted and getting to know them a bit better, breaking the ice?
During the conversation, if I find anything similarities between the stranger and me, I just hit on that point and I start talking to them on that point.
Okay, so you try to find things that you have in common with them. Okay, good. And my next question to you is, uh, can you tell me a bit about your hometown?
My hometown is in Jamshedpur. It's a very beautiful place, surrounded with lots of greenery because it is maintained by Tata Steel of Group.
Hmm.
When I talk about my hometown, I just remember the hills, the mountains which we visited when we were very young. And today also, to just memorize our childhood, we went to that place to memorize that childhood with us, with our family. And it's a very beautiful, that place name is Dalma. It's a sanctuary, it's a wildlife sanctuary of elephants. There are lots of elephants there, but we could not able to see that because I don't know today no elephants were there.
Hmm.
And there are two rivers, Swandeka and Sarkhai, which is flowing, and a dam which is very beautiful. It, on that dam, electricity is produced, and its name is Jimna, and that place is also very beautiful. Actually, the Jamshedpur is surrounded with so many greenery. When you come and visit here, you will find a very beautiful place.
Okay. And what are the things that motivate you?
When I achieve something, when I'm doing something and I achieve that thing, that motivates me to do more and more.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
When I achieve something,
When you achieve something. Okay. And
Yeah, sorry.
what oh, this is so much better.
Uh,
Thank you.
when I achieve something, that
Hmm.
motivates me every time.
Okay. And is there anything in specifically that okay, when you achieve something, but you can achieve many things. You can achieve a walk a day. You can achieve, um, you know, cooking a meal or achieving
Like
something.
I'm learning drawing, and while learning today, I draw a small doggy Labrador kid, and the way I draw that kid, it was a very beautiful drawing. My
Hmm.
teacher told me it's good, but you have to just practice and balance it. So it's motivating me. Yeah, I can also draw.
Okay, so you kind of have an artistic outlet,
Yeah,
so to
I'm
speak.
yes, I am learning drawing this time.
Okay, and my next question to you is, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself as a good artist who can draw a portrait. And secondly, I will earn a lot of money and open my own school. And in 5 years, I'll also earn a BMW, which is my dream car.
Okay, and how do you plan on doing that? What milestones are you planning on achieving per year?
Uh, for achieving my goals, for drawing, I am learning learning. I'm taking classes for drawing, and for BMW, I am doing some extra work, that is network marketing. I'm doing that. In that
Oh wow.
I will achieve that BMW, and from that from that earning I will spend it. I'll save it for the school, and in 5 years I think so I'll have lots of money.
Okay, and what about in terms of keeping yourself organized? How do you plan on doing that? Because I know right now your mum's doing it for you.
Yes. Actually, my mom is doing everything, but she because my sister are there, so I have to organize my things because there are kids who are always throwing things here and there, and my books are very precious to me, so I have to organize them. I just keep them.
Precious.
It's very precious because uh, I can't lose my books. They always throw my books here and there. They want to see what I am teaching every time. They're coming and seeing what are you teaching. Let me see. I have to
Okay.
organize everything and keep it on the proper place and lock it.
Okay. So how do you plan on taking it on now? Because you said like you said you are doing this at the moment, but most of the stuff is being done by your mum. How do you plan on getting into an organizational routine where you have to organize once we're out of lockdown?
After lockdown finish, I will just move to hostel because I'm living in a hostel, and
Okay.
the room is locked since I think so 8 months. When
Oh
yeah,
wow.
hostels are closed due to COVID-19. So we will move there and we will have to clean our room. I think so it will take 3 or 4 days to first clean and sanitize all the rooms because we have locked it
Okay.
and we have the keys. When we'll reach
Oh
there,
my
we'll stay in some different room. They have told us you will stay in some different room, and when you will open, it will be sanitized and everything will be properly done.
Oh wow. Okay. It's a big job.
Very
Okay.
big job.
And what makes you unique?
My helping nature makes me unique because nowadays no one is ready to help anyone. Nobody knows who is living in your neighbor or nobody knows who's sitting behind or beside you. Everyone is just thinking about themselves.
Okay. That's true. Um, it's unfortunate but true. And I know I mentioned it as a question for you about breaking the ice with strangers. How do you feel about talking to strangers? I mean, in this day and age, it's become very scary not to know who you're talking to. Um, we don't know the people that we're talking to, and there's so much awareness now about criminals and crime rate being up and all of this. How do you feel about breaking the ice with strangers? Do you feel, ooh, maybe I shouldn't?
Till now, I have never met such a stranger who is like that because when with whom I have met, they are very good and we are sharing bond with each other. I met some of the friends in train and we shared phone numbers and they are still my friends
Wow.
because it's that the wavelength which matches. I talk to them, the person whose wavelength matches with my wavelength, that and I just forget those person whose wavelength is not matching. Either he is the richest man of the world also, I will never go and talk to him if my wavelength will not match.
That's amazing. That's lovely. That's actually lovely to hear. Okay, and that will be all for now. We'll move on to Srita, BMS 1A,
Sritama.
Sritama. Sritama. Okay, I wasn't sure where it was beginning and
Hi.
ending, the name, the username. Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm good, thank you. Um, so I noticed, sorry for being Snoopy, but you've got China written. Are you living in China at the moment?
No, no, no. I'm Indian. My surname is China only.
Oh, wow, that's cool. That's really cool.
It's unique. It's quite unique. Yeah.
Okay, so my question to you is, what are your biggest strengths?
My biggest strength is I'm very kind to everyone. My helping nature. That's my biggest strength. And also, my brother is my biggest strength
Okay, and why is he your biggest strength? What does he do?
because he is younger than me, but he is the most means sweetest and happiest part of my life. So he is my strength only.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay, now from your strengths, let's go into what are your biggest weaknesses?
And my weaknesses is I believe strangers means I believe anyone easily and I get emotional in little things. These two are my weakness.
Okay, weaknesses are. Okay, so when I we weakness and weaknesses. Okay, uh, weakness is and weaknesses are. Okay,
So
and
yeah.
so it's not a nice word really. It's being gullible. Gullible means that you believe everything. So we don't usually
Yeah.
use it in a nice way, but rather than it's more that you are innocent, so innocent that you believe everyone and everything. That can get you in
Yeah.
a real mess sometimes if you don't think
Mhm.
a bit, be a bit more streetwise. I understand that. And what is your greatest fear?
My greatest fear is butterflies and moths. I'm really afraid of them.
Oh wow, I wasn't expecting. You
And
were scared of
yeah, I'm scared of them.
pretty butterflies. What
Yeah,
what scares
butterflies
you?
and moths.
What
I
scares
don't
you
know,
about?
from childhood only.
It's just, well,
Uh,
moths. I understand. I'm scared of moths. I don't like them. I don't want them near
no,
me. Um, but
but
butterflies, I'm all right with.
butterflies too. No, I'm just afraid of them and I hate them.
Oh wow, okay. And do you think this at any point is going to become a hindrance? Do you think it might be dangerous that you're actually scared of butterflies and moths?
Hmm. Sorry.
Do you think do you
Hello.
think it could be dangerous that you have a fear? Do you think it could be dangerous that you have a fear of
Yeah.
butterflies and moths? It could be dangerous,
Till
couldn't it?
now, yeah, but till now that didn't make such difference. Like it can be dangerous.
Yeah, it's not happened yet.
Yeah, not
It's
happened
not
yet.
happened yet. I can still still be scared of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I understand. Um, and what do you think is the importance of communication skills? What is the importance of communication skills?
Communication skill is the most important and vital part of our life. If we don't know how to communicate, if we don't have the skill, we cannot explore ourselves. We won't be able to know about the world. To spread news and to gather news, to collect information, to gain experience, communication skill is a must
Okay,
in
good.
every aspect of life.
And and I mean, you spoke about being innocent and gullible and all of this, but how would you break the ice with a stranger? Do you feel comfortable talking to strangers in the first place?
Uh, that depends because the body language of the stranger who is standing in front of me, their habits, their postures, their gestures matters. So the easiest and best way to ice break with the stranger is just to start a conversation with the basic things like how do you do, where are you from, so that we can know the basic things. Then if our thoughts match, then we can proceed the communication.
Okay. And so you're kind of like Vina. As long as you are on the same wavelength, you can proceed with
Yeah.
the communication. You'd like to get to know someone. So it doesn't scare you though that
Okay.
the fact that they are strangers, that you're meeting a complete stranger.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if our wavelengths matches, then I won't fear a lot because till now this thing had didn't happen to me. So whoever I met there, very frankly, and I could
Okay.
easily match up with them. Yeah.
Okay. And my next question too is what methods do you use? What icebreakers would you use? So
Uh,
what would you I
Means
don't
in
know,
the
would you
first
use the joke? Would you talk about the news? Would you talk about other people? What kind of icebreakers would you use?
yeah, joke at the start moment may not be good because the person whom I'm talking to, he or she may or may not be that frank to me, starting a conversation with a joke. So the basic things like how do you do, or just sharing some important news, current affairs may help
Hmm.
us. Like suppose this was the time of IPL, so if I can observe that he is a fan of IPL. He is a supporter of IPL. So we can start the conversation of IPL like that.
Okay. Who's Ipol? Sorry.
It's in India. There's a tournament, Indian Premier League. It's about cricket match.
Thank
Eight of
you.
the cities
Okay.
and states take part.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I felt
Thank
very
you. Thank you.
silly, not knowing what you were talking about when you said IPOL, and I said I have to ask, I have to
Oh,
ask. I
sorry.
don't want
I'm
to be
extremely
silly.
sorry. Sorry.
No, 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 not
Uh,
you. Me,
it
I felt
was. It
silly.
should. I should mention that first.
No, no, no. It's good. It's good. I've learned so much in these lessons. As much as you learn English, I learn a lot about your culture, and I really enjoy it. So when I hear something that I don't know, I like to ask because I want to know more. Well done. Okay, brilliant. Let's move
Yeah,
on
I also
to.
did that.
Thank you. Okay, let's move on to
Mhm.
Kushbu now. Well done. Well done, Sritama.
Hello, ma'am. Good
Thank you.
evening.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello.
So, ma'am,
Thank you.
I'm
How
good,
are you,
ma'am. How are
Kushbu?
you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm alive and well today. I'm not running.
Okay.
So, my question to you is, can you describe yourself in one word?
I'm an honest person, and I'm a very. I have punctuality of my time punctuality.
I
Today,
am I am very punctual.
yes, I'm very punctual.
Okay. And how do you deal with stress?
How do you? Yeah, I saw some motivational videos. I saw TV, maybe Cartoon Network, or I read some books nowadays like English.
I watch some motivational
I watch.
videos or
I watch
cartoons. Hmm.
I watch some motivational videos. I watch some music or maybe Cartoon Network with my kids.
Good.
Talk to my family members. Then it's okay.
Okay, brilliant. And my next question is, um, how do you break the ice with strangers?
Hmm. Ma'am, I think a nice smile a lot to break the ice. A
A
nice
nice
smile.
smile.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any then after what kind of questions do you ask? So you've smiled
Uh,
and you've said maybe hello.
yes.
What's
Say
next?
hello. Maybe drink. Maybe in the party we met. Maybe talk about weather, like a summer or winter season, or maybe weather, or maybe COVID-19 is a very famous
Oh
topic.
yeah.
All people start to talk. Yeah. This like that. Like I think this is enough for break the ice.
Stop on the list all the time.
Yes. Or maybe ask for some drink, or maybe yes,
Oh,
ask for some drink, or maybe some snacks. So I think it,
good.
yeah, I think it's okay for him or her to break the ice.
Bring the ice. Okay, good. And how do you feel about the idea of talking to actual strangers? I mean, you don't know these people. They could be anyone, anything. Um, how do you feel about talking to strangers? Does it scare you?
No, ma'am, I'm not scared to talk anyone now. I'm a very bold. I talk to very fluent with anyone. Maybe he or she, or maybe someone. I'm not feeling it strangers. I'm very friendly.
Okay. So you're okay. You're okay with it.
Yeah. I mixed up a lot with the strangers.
How funny the way you said that. That's funny. Um, you mix a lot with strangers. All
Yes,
right, Kushbu.
every time, ma'am, every time, all the time, I mix up.
Um, and what what makes you uncomfortable? Okay, so talking to strangers doesn't make you uncomfortable. What makes you uncomfortable?
When my kids messed up my bedroom or maybe my living room, I think it's make me comfortable,
We're uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. Okay, and how would you define success?
Success. I think living happily with all, with family members. I think maybe success of me.
Success, my own success, you mean?
My
Your
own.
own, yes. And how would you look at your own personal success? What is your own personal success for you?
I have my family. I think I have my own family. I'm living with my kids, with my family members. I think I'm living happily or make easy to live happy rest
Hmm.
of the world. So I think it's enough for me. I think
Okay.
it's a great success for me. I don't think a lot about others.
Okay. Um, so just being happy on your own and your family. You don't want to think about people outside in your community. You're just focusing on you and your family.
Yes, I'm okay. I'm
Okay.
happy. I think this is my success and this is my big achievement.
Okay. And how would a good friend describe you?
Mm. My good friend described me as a kind-hearted woman, or I'm a very honest with my friends and
Hmm.
positive attitude, or my smile.
Okay, very good. And my next question is my last question, actually. Uh, if you were to do something in your spare time, what would it be?
Sorry, ma'am, please repeat.
What if you were to do something in your spare time? What would it be?
Um, Maybe, ma'am, it's a WhatsApp chat.
WhatsApp chat.
I like a lot.
Fair enough. Okay, good. Okay, so I'll move on to the new student who is
Thank you, ma'am.
Pragya. Yes,
Thank you.
thank you. Well done, Kushbu.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello,
How are
Pragya or
you?
Pragya?
Pragya.
Pragya. Nice to meet you,
Yes.
Pragya.
Same
Thank
here.
you. So let's ask you about what is your dream job?
Um, I want to enter into a company as a HR person.
Oh, wow. Okay, you're
Right.
in HR.
No, right now I'm in college, second year.
Oh, I see. Right now you're in college second year and you'd like to work in HR.
Work in
Fantastic.
HR. Yeah.
Okay. And what motivates you? What's your motivation?
My family.
Okay.
I'm very helpful. Yeah. That's
Okay. Good. So your family is your motivation, makes you be they motivate you to be more
that
helpful.
motivates. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what motivates you to achieve your dreams?
I see my cousins doing good, so I also wish to be like them to
To do
to
well.
do well. Yes.
You see them doing well. Okay, good. And what is your greatest accomplishment so far?
In my 12th exam, I scored 100% in English. That was my accomplishment. Yes.
Good. And what do you think makes you unique? What makes you unique?
I'm very much helpful. Don't say, I never say no to anyone if they give me some work or, yeah, I'm very much helpful.
Okay, so I'm very helpful.
Yes.
I'm very helpful. And what makes you uncomfortable?
If someone invades my privacy, mm, I feel very much uncomfortable. Yes.
Okay, so careful with using very much.
Okay.
Okay, use very.
Very okay.
You can say thank you very much, but saying very much helpful or very much uncomfortable all the time, okay, use very uncomfortable.
Okay.
Okay, very helpful. Good, well done. And next question is about talking to a stranger. How would you break the ice? And would you be comfortable talking to a stranger?
So I'm not comfortable talking to stranger. And if I want to speak to a stranger or start a conversation, then I should be confident enough.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not confident, then it's of no use to start a
Okay.
conversation. Yeah,
And once you're confident, what kind of icebreakers do you use?
always smile.
Mm-hmm.
and I try not to invade their privacy also. And
Mm-hmm.
um, usually, actually, I usually don't talk to strangers that much. I don't.
So you don't,
Yeah, yeah.
you don't interact. You keep away
No,
from it, kind of like me. Um, and what what do you do? Okay, let's say about let's talk a bit about icebreakers. What kind of icebreakers do you use to talk to people that you know they're not complete strangers, but you don't know them well?
I try to um, talk to them with what we can say with a smile, and
Yeah.
that's all. On a topic which that person is interested or not. We should be interested.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so you'd know they'd be interested in something, or you'd pick a hot topic, a topic that's going on the news at the moment, and try and use that as an icebreaker. Cool.
Yes.
And what are your hobbies?
Hobbies. I like swimming,
Hmm.
baking. I bake cakes.
Oh, nice. Kushboo and you should gang up.
Okay. Yes. Right now, I am watching very much. I am watching web series.
What's it called?
Yes. Sorry.
What's it called? What's the web
Right
series?
now, Legacies.
Legacies. Okay. What's it
Yes, I
about?
watched. It's supernatural beings. It's about supernatural beings.
I've seen the ad for
Vampire
it.
Diaries. Yeah.
Yes, I've seen the ad for it, and my friends were going on about it, and I wasn't sure what they were going on about.
I
Now I
watched.
know.
Yes, I watched Madam Secretary also. That was
Okay.
also a good series. Yes.
And if you like baking, I told Kushboo last time you should watch the Great British Bake Off.
Okay. Thank
The
you. Yes. Yes. Okay.
it's a good series. All my friends watch it, and it's a competition. It's a baking competition, so it's
Okay.
pretty cool. And my next question to you is, how would you a good friend describe you?
Good friend. I always care for others.
Okay, so someone who's caring. Okay. And my last question before we leave is, if you won the lottery, what would you do with the money?
I will donate some money to the to someone who needs it. Otherwise, I can use it for my further studies.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And use it for your studies. Good.
Yes.
Okay, so I wrote down some notes, guys, for you over there. So hopefully you can all see them. Thank you so much for today.
Thank
And it was lovely meeting you all and seeing some friendly faces again. Thank you.
Thank you
thank
so much,
thank you, ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.